Hello everybody, and welcome to this weekend's Baro Katir video for today, February 20th, 2026. Baro can be found at the Larunda relay on Mercury. Also, as another reminder, there is an alert up for Valentine's Day lift that does come with a free format that's also up for the duration of the weekend. Anyway, let's see what Baro has. So we do have a lot to go over with Baro this weekend. As always, there is the Void Surplus for 50,000 credits. Now, if you have not gotten the Signa from it, each Void Surplus you get has an increased chance to give this Signa. I think this took me 7 or 8 Baro visits to get mine, but it's still good to do after you get it because you can get all kinds of items from this. And we got an Organ Reactor blueprint, not bad. There is also this Lunar Renewal Horse emblem for 1 credit. So we're going to pick that up because that is this year's emblem. We'll start with mods first. There's a lot that Baro has this week, but we've got Primed Ammo Chain, which is ammo for the Arch Gun. I don't really think this is that useful. I prioritize other mods first. We have Scorch for the pistol. I am 99% sure this dropped somewhere that isn't Baro, considering that I've got 3 of them, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But if you really don't want to see where it comes from, I would have to look it up. Or you can always go ahead and get it from Baro, I guess. But I'd recommend prioritizing other mods. We've got Primed Quick Draw, which is reload speed for the pistol. I really don't think people use reload speed a whole lot. Most of the... Oh, someone gave us a blessing. How nice. I don't think we use reload speed a whole lot, really, because it takes away slots of weapons that you can use for damage or status. We've also got Maim, which is slash in the pistol. Again, I'm not too sure about that. We've got Shell Shock, which is electricity and status in the shotgun. Now, I think I did get mine from Baro. I don't think this one does drop a whole lot of other places. We've got Primed Point Blank, which is damage for the shotgun. This is a definite recommendation. Basic damage mods and then elemental mods are really good ones to get. Across the board, it's a huge damage boost. We've also got Primed Charged Shell, which is electricity for the shotgun. Now, this one I do have because I do have a couple of favorite shotguns, including the Orca Plasmor, which is one of the ones I enjoy the most. But the electricity is really nice. Then we've got Full Contact, which is impact for the shotgun. I just can't see using a lot of these like slash or impact, but most status builds is elemental status. So I don't know about that. Then we've got Primed Morphic Transformer, which is ability strength for the Archwing. This one I am going to hand in some credits so I can pick this up. Anytime you see these like basic ability ones, this is really good to get. And then lastly, there's Primed Fulmination, which improves the blast radius of weapons with radial attacks, plus 44% blast range. Now, this only works if the weapon has a blast range to begin with the attack. So an example of something that this would be used on would be like the Atomos, because it's like the pistol version of the Ignis, kind of. Moving on to appearance, we've got all of the New Year's emblems up at Baro. Now you can see I do have some of them, but if you happen to be missing any, Baro's got lots of them. And then there is the Katir Kavat armor if you'd like your cat to have some Baro-ish. Wow, I can't talk. If you'd like your cat to resemble Baro, we'll put it that way. There's the Katir Sugatra, which is the melee weapon gang. We've got the Katir earpiece, which is like these little earrings. Got the Katir Diak Syandana. There is the Redeemer Alexa skin. If you enjoy this weapon, it's like a bronzish skin. There is the Katir Tomos Oculus, if you want this headpiece at all. There is the Machete Sayatid skin, which is some kind of weird looking skin for machetes. And then we've got the Katir Greth armor set. Now, I have picked this up in the past. I do find that the chest piece fits really nice. A lot of these pieces do fit nicely on certain Warframes. The shoulders, not so much, but I like having the whole set. And then we've got the Fey Path Ephemera if you're just looking for some cheap and easy cosmetics. Moving on to weapons, we do have the Prisma Dual Decurions. Now, I have the basic Dual Decurions, and I will say that they are pretty good. Now, I can't say I recommend using this many credits to get Archwing weapons, but if you don't happen to have a lot of Archwing weapons, you might want to consider it. And then we've got the Halakar Wraith, which is an improved version of the Halakar. Now, I do think this weapon is fun. It is one of the weapons that I kept after leveling, just because I would like to work on it at some point. But I'd recommend you build the basic one first and see if you like it. It's like a throwing hammer. Pretty fun. There is the Vestalook. I think this came from somewhere other than Baro, but I'm not sure. Because I already have one. Unless I did get this from Baro, I'm not sure on that. But it's a gunblade. I do have this one. It's alright. Honestly, all gunblades seem the same to me, really. And then he's got the Charisma Oma, which is a slightly better version of the Oma. And it's like a Tonfas, I guess. Tonfas really aren't my favorite kind of weapon, but if it works for you, that's great. And then in miscellaneous, we've got all of the lunar glyphs. There's this little snake glyph. There's another snake glyph. There's a little dragon glyph. There's this rabbit, and then there's this happy little hamster. And we've got a Baro glyph. And then there's this Neo relic that has a chance to contain Odinata or Warframe items, but will probably just contain Forma. And there is a Nago statue of Octavia. There is the domestic tier drone. There's the Empyrean vignette for your quarters. There is a Voam floof, a good fellow and a really good use of ducats. I love floofs. We've also got Beckransaft's mop. A replica of the very mop and bucket Beckransaft was holding when she witnessed the transmutation of the remains of Archimedean Yavi by Lavos, as detailed by Drusus Lavarian. Okay. There's a Katir Lux pedestal for displaying stuff. There is the Abyss of Dagoth login music, very spooky and cool. There's an Anaros floof. What a good little fellow, I'm gonna have to get him. You know what, I'm gonna do that now, because floofs are love and life, even though I need mods. And lastly, there's the Sands of Anaros blueprint. If you haven't yet picked up Anaros, this quest is here every time Baro is here, and it is the only way you can unlock this quest, and it is a side Warframe quest, and it is also a good source of bot scans. And if you really hate Anaros, there is always the helmet. Anyway, guys, that is gonna be it for this weekend's Baro video. As I said at the start of the video, there is that Valentine's Day glyph alert up for Roth, which is the humanized version of Uriel. So make sure you do that if you want that glyph, and it does come with a free Forma. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.